Welcome. This is going to be my first ever YouTube video. I'm a big NBA card collector. I haven't tried to pour into the videos before, but I absolutely love Photogenic, and I figured what better set to start my first video than with Photogenic. This just released today. It's the 24-25 Photogenic Hobby Box, and I'm going to rip one open. What you see in the back is a bunch of cards from last year's Photogenic set. I think they're absolutely beautiful. You have a bunch of diamond parallels, some gold, some maze out of 25. With this new set, there's some additional parallels that weren't in last year's one, so they have some more numbered cards, which makes them a little bit less rare, but I'm really liking the way a lot of them look. Let's go ahead and rip the seal on this guy so we can see what's going on a little bit better. So as you can see, a lot of numbered stuff down to platinum 10 of 1, plenty of autographs. What we're really looking for and which are rare to hit are these case hits down here, the shoe game, names of the game. If you get one of those, it's pretty awesome, or of course a 1 out of 1. Don't necessarily expect to pull that today. I'd be amazed if we do, but I just want to go ahead and appreciate some of these cards real quick before we rip into that box. A little close-up of some Halliburton on the maze, so that's out of 25. And like I said, that's from last year's set. But even the base cards look awesome. This is a Wemby out of last year's set. Absolutely beautiful card. I love that image too. What else do we have here? They have different inserts with parallels. Like this is the with authority. This set, or this insert set, is also in this year. It's slightly different. They have the golds out of 10. Progressions is another pretty cool insert set that comes back this year, but I definitely like 23, 24 better than the ones that came out this year. I don't see Ritual in this year's. This is another insert set. But they do have plenty of other cool insert sets that you could get. Rookie Focus looks slightly different, but it's another one that you could pull. So let's go ahead and see what we can get. So 5 cards per pack, 10 packs per box, guaranteed 1 auto. I've seen them with a couple autos. And that's about all I got on the box. New look for names of the game. And the ultra rare shoe game insert. You hit one of those, you're extremely lucky because they're very rare. All right, let's get our packs out. And we'll put this to the side over here. Adjust the camera slightly down so we can see what we're working with. All right, so 10 packs. So the way they did this year is they put the hits right in the front. And so I'm even gonna get something to protect us from seeing that. We'll try with the cards at first and see how that works. All right, so let's go ahead and get ripping. Real excited for this one. Really hoping we should hit some nice rookies. I'm a big Heat fan. I would love to get a Kalel Ware rookie parallel or a D-Wade auto. So we start on the back. And we're going to look at this first card, Chris Paul. Absolutely stunning imagery. That's the big part of these sets, is the photos, hence the name Photogenic. But they do some really good work with that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this guy to the back so we cover our hit, and then I'm just going to pull from the back. Got a Cade Cunningham up and coming. I think he's going to be an MVP of the league at some point. Wendell Carter-Jr. for the Magic. Really excited for this team this year. I think they're going to do big things, especially with the East looking a little weak with the injuries currently. Oh my God. Okay. So I wasn't expecting that there, but I just watched this come out on a break. We'll go ahead and show it. This is a case hit. So this is called Names of the Game. Kevin Durant in Phoenix uniform. And this is what you're looking for out of these boxes. This is a case hit. Can't believe I pulled that in one box. Been watching breaks all day of 14 boxes and it doesn't come out. What a beautiful card. You know, Durant gets a lot of heat. He's been on a lot of teams, chased championships in different ways. Still an absolutely amazing player. And so I would never complain about getting a Durant case hit. Would have been cool to get a rookie, but this is extremely lucky. Look how beautiful that card is. So let me put this down and go ahead and get a sleeve. I wasn't expecting to hit that soon. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you, Photogenic. Thank you for coming through. My absolute favorite set, and it came through for me. I'm so happy about this. So we're going to go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up, put them in a top loader. And if you can't appreciate that, if you're a fan of cards and you can't appreciate that, I don't know. That's an actually absolutely awesome card. So we'll go ahead and put them in the back there. Will be our star for now. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, let's keep it going. Don't want to get too stuck on that. All right, so then we had Chris Paul, and we'll see what our other hit of this pack is. So we got a rookie. So the rookies, you get about, I believe, 3 per box. And these used to be numbered out of $9.99 in the 22-23 set. Now they are just short print. Not too sure about Kevin McCullough. We'll see. There's a few Knicks rookies that came out recently. And I don't know about any of them, to tell you the truth. All right, let's keep it rolling. Oh, I hope that didn't show that off. Probably did. Okay, so we're gonna go with the same process of showing that first card. And I'm gonna take my time with these. They're all pretty amazing, so we'll take our time, take a good look at it. Colin Sexton for the Jazz, and we'll flip them back over and keep rolling. Okay, oh, from the back, we got a Tyrese Maxey. About to score on Jamal Murray there. Really hoping I could pull a LeBron James card out of this, even if it's just a base. I would love a parallel, but it's pretty cool because it's got him and his son on it, and it's a pretty iconic card in my eyes. Jonas Valanciunas there. Well, so we got our auto. We got an auto and a parallel, and you know what? I'm going to sweat those. I'm going to sweat those till the end of the video. I don't want to show the auto just yet. I like to keep myself in suspense. And for my first video, I'll keep you guys in suspense as well. Let me grab a couple sleeves real quick. There we go. All right. So far, so good. Let's keep it going. I am really excited to finish out this box. Super happy with what we've gotten so far. That Durant is awesome. Couldn't ask for a better box so far. Let's see some more nice hits out of this one. What I've seen, I've watched a few case breaks on whatnot, and I've seen when you get the case hit, that box seems to be pretty hot. So we are going to keep hope alive that we have some other really nice hits in here. So we got a J-Dub, champion, NBA champion J-Dub. And we're gonna go ahead and put him to cover, and we'll go through the rest of these. DeMar DeRozan, Julius Randle, Jordan Poole. And this is going to be our hit. Let's see what we have here. So this is the unforgettable insert. This is a pretty cool card of Jason Tatum. I'm not the biggest Knicks or Celtics fan because I do root for the Heat, but you got to appreciate that. Very nice card. Not a parallel, just an insert, but a very nice one. So I do not mind getting that one either. We'll go ahead and sleeve and top load that guy. And we'll add him up here in the background. So that's an insert. We've got a rookie, an insert, and a case hit. We have our auto down there with another parallel behind it. So we are cooking. Let's keep it going. I would love to get a nice parallel Wemby or Stephon Castle or Jarrett McCain or Matas Buzelis. Some of my favorite rookies coming out of here. So we got a Keontae George. Nice card. We'll see if he can do better and better things this year. Mikal Bridges. Malik Monk. I'm about to yam it. Shaden Sharp for the Blazers. And there's our rookie, Zachary Richichet. And this is going to be just the base rookie. Still, we take that. Always want a #1 overall pick. Can't complain about that. All right, we are on to the next one. Go ahead and move this base to the side. So we have room. Next pack. This one's a little bit sticky. Let's see. There we go. And open it up so not to reveal. All right, we got a Giddey. Josh Giddey with the Bulls. Put him there. Pull from the back. Anthony Simons traded recently. Now with the Celtics. Dame Lillard, also no longer with his team, but a legend. Absolute legend. I like that card. Amen Thompson. Yes. Rockets are going to be really good this year, and he's going to be a big part of that. An amazing player to watch. Probably one of the most athletic players in the league right now. All right, so this is going to be the With Authority insert, and I really like these. This is the design from last year. We have LeBron on it, and it's very different in the fact that it says With Authority on the back, nowhere on the front. I think I like last year's better. This is just going to be the base insert. Let's see who we get here. And that's going to be Giannis. Now, I haven't seen many photogenic cards that are that off-centered, but that one is pretty bad. You can see how heavy it is on the left. So I'm wondering if quality control has gotten a little off with these, but still a very cool card. I'm glad it wasn't a parallel and it's just a base, so that it's a less valuable card if I wanted to send it into grading. But unfortunately, these cards are difficult to grade. To get a 10 on, it's very hard because of the thickness. They are thicker than your standard 35 point cards. I think they're 55. And so they're prone to more damage much easier than some of those chrome cards that you're used to. Usually the quality control as far as centering and things like that is much better. Like I said, that's one of the worst ones I've seen. So hopefully that's not a new thing this year with Photogenic, and that's just a one-off. So we got D'Angelo Russell. What I like about this set, it comes out later. So you have a lot of players that you've gotten earlier in the season that have been traded, and they're on their newest team's jerseys, although he's been traded again. Terrence Shannon Jr. So I messed up there, and I showed our hit. Luckily, it wasn't a big one. So that's our third rookie. I think that'll be our last base rookie. But that's a good one to pull. That's a pretty cool picture, too. And I love this image of Ja. He's caught a lot of heat lately. He gets injured often, issues off court, but he's still one of the most dynamic players in the league. It's one of the most entertaining. And this play right here is just part of it. I think he makes so many plays like these. Just I wish he could stay on the floor. We got Buddy Hield, pretty cool card for the Warriors, and a Jaden McDaniels. So that was a base pack, nothing big there. So these next few packs should contain something really nice. Here's hoping. At least they open up nice and easy. All right, we're going to start with a Julius Randle. And we're going to switch him. We've seen this card already, so we're going to switch him. Oh, no, I showed it. It looked like it was a maze. No. Yeah, so that one's going to be numbered out of 25, which is exciting. I hope we get a good player there. Keontae George, we've seen him already. That's a dupe. Nurkic, not the card you want, but we take. And then we got a Russell Westbrook, legend in his own right. Let's see what we got here. So this is going to be out of 25. Philly. And that's going to be Adam Bona. So we got an out of 25 rookie. Adam Bona, not sure how to say it. That's going to be 3 out of 25. So that's a nice hit. Very nice hit. To get a rookie out of 25, I don't know how good he's going to be. Be honest, I didn't watch a lot of his games last year with the Sixers. Sixers not one of my favorite teams. But if they could get their stuff together, they could be good. They got young McCain. Maxi's an absolute baller. And if Embiid can stop falling down and getting injured and complaining about calls all the time, they could be a threat in the East this year. So really excited about that card. You know what? That is interesting. I just noticed this now. I hadn't noticed before. One thing that was really frustrating in past cards is how you sleeve these horizontal cards, because they would put the name on the bottom here and you turn it over and the back is flipped upside down. So how are you supposed to sleeve it? So now with the parallel, the horizontal cards, they've made it so that the name is on the bottom and you flip it and it's right side up. And that's a great change from Photogenic. It was 3 years of that craziness, and so I'm glad they made that change finally. Awesome card. So we are doing good with this one. I am so far very happy with this rip, and we still got some nice cards to go, I think. So let's get a couple more nice ones here. I would love to see a Luka and Lakers jersey. I would love to see a LeBron card. And we haven't hit any nice heat yet, so a nice heat parallel would be awesome. Here we go with Scotty. Start with him. We'll flip him over. Cover that up. I think I showed it. I'm not the best at this. My first video, so we'll get better. We'll get better if we keep doing this. We'll see how it goes, if this even ever gets uploaded. Norm Powell just got traded to the Heat. We got a D-Book, just signed a huge contract. I think it'll be the highest paid player in the league. So I think I've seen this one. Yeah, we got a LaMelo Ball, and that's on the wedges. So that's going to be numbered out of 49. And this, I really like this card. And one thing I really like about it is that he's going up against his brother right here. Hard to see on this parallel, but you can see he's shooting over Alonso there. He's an awesome talent. He's another one that's very, very exciting to watch. Also gets injured a lot. But the Hornets are a young team that are on the up. They still need a lot of pieces to be better, but they got some great young talent. And maybe one day they'll be good again. It's been a while for them. Man, so we are cooking. Very, very happy with this box so far. We still got 2 packs here to go, and then we get to see our auto and one last parallel. I should have brought out the scissors. Oh. All right. Not the spur we're looking for. We got a Keldon Johnson here. And we're gonna do it like that. And then we have CJ McCollum on the Pelicans. Recently traded to the Wizards. Here he's trying to shoot over 3 different Heat players. More of a Heat card. Pascal Siakam, he gave it his all. Pacers had a great season. I was really rooting for them to pull the upset over the Thunders. And here's a Legends card. Kevin Garnett. These are pretty cool. Previously, they just had older players in the set, just as any other base card. But now they've gone with making the distinction of putting Legends down there at the bottom. So these are still just base cards, not considered inserts, but we got some great players that you can pull in there. Really hoping for a D-Wade insert. That would be amazing if I could pull that one. I really love that card. It's him pulling himself up into the hoop, similar to this one. But it's from the back instead, and you can see his name on his jersey, and I think his head's up higher through the rim. Wish we could pull one so I could show it. One of my favorite cards out of this set that I've seen so far. So go ahead and sleeve up KG since he is a legend. Put them off to the side. All right, here's our parallel. Looks like we got, so I think this is a new one that they've added, and I don't believe it's numbered. Let's see what we have here. Ivica Zubac. No numbering. This is a non-number parallel, which they didn't have before in Photogenic. So if we're going to pull a player on the non-number parallel, I'm okay with it being Zubac. Good player, but not someone I collect, and not someone that fetches a lot of money if I were to try to sell it. So I'm glad we didn't get him out of 25 or something like that. Much happier with the player that we did get out of 25, which is a rookie. And we're going to put him off to the side. So this box has been really good so far from what I've seen. I mean, we got the case hit. That enough is pretty great. But we've got some really nice cards besides that as well. So I am very happy so far. Really looking forward to see what we get on that auto. Hoping it's a big name. I pulled some nice Matas autos this year. I would love to get a McCain. Haven't got him yet. I'd even take a Pelle Larsson or something like that for my PC. All right, here we go. I got a Jaylen Brown. Naz Reid. Kind of cheating a little bit. So a diamond there. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe a rookie focus. TJ McConnell, who absolutely killed it this year for the Pacers as well. Every time he came on the floor, he was cooking. Very fun player to watch as well. Desmond Bane, no longer with the Grizzlies. He's going to be on the Magic this year. Should be a really fun one to watch. So I'm excited about this card. It looks like we do have a rookie focus here. Oh, JT20 himself. I know that guy. Look at that. We were blessed by JT20. No wonder we got the case hit. So these are the rookie focus cards. These are different from last year in that last year had a lot much more border. And this one, their images are much larger. It has the focus on the bottom. This is a sick card. JT20, wearing 24, but
We'll see when he gets his number back, because that is his true number, JT20. Man, I am super stoked about this box. Not everybody's favorite rookie. He's been killing it in Summer League right now. And shout out to High Society. We have a bit of a running joke with JT20 within that community. How when he comes out in a pack, that pack is going to be blessed. And in this case, it truly was. We pulled a case hit with him. And so another very nice hit. Man, this has been one of the better boxes I've seen. I was watching breaks all day today in preparation of ripping this box myself to see what I could get. And that's just a nice card. That's a beaut. All right. All right, so all we have left now is an auto and one more parallel. I put those to the side. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I got it mixed up with the rest of my base. So I'll have to sort through these real quick. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so we're going to go through a few cards that we already seen. Here's Amen, just so I could get back to where I was. Dame, Anthony Simons, Colin Sexton. Uh-oh. So this is going to be our last parallel. I seen the Spurs and I got excited, but then I seen the name above it. Devin Vassell out of 75. Still a very nice card. And if the Spurs keep doing well, then this guy's can be very big as well. So nice, very nice card. This has been a great box. This is going to be, this is going to be our auto. We see the Sixers down here, and it's not going to be McCain. This has been the Adam Bona box. So if this guy's good, then I got some really nice cards of him. So Dem Bona, rookie auto, not bad. I'll take it. I am not going to complain about this box at all or any of the cards that I pulled from it. Okay, so this auto actually suffers from that where we have the name down here, but we flip it and it's upside down. So which way do you do it? I'm going to go with how the back of the card is and put it into the sleeve this way. So no big LeBron cards. No Castle Rookie of the Year. But we did have some very nice hits. Let me go ahead and sleeve this one up, and then I will go through our best cards that we got out of this box. All right. So for our recap, let's get these guys in order real quick. Okay, here we go. So I bought these at launch. These were $250 a box. I think they're going for like $450 now on eBay and things like that, somewhere around there, well above what they started at, because I don't know. I don't know if everybody loves these cards as much as I do, but I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm going to be sad when Panini loses a license and these are no longer available. But here we go. So we got Zubac on the non-numbered parallel. The off-centered Giannis throwing it down with authority. We got our best rookie out of here, which is Zachary Richichet. We got a Devin Vassell, and this is going to be the diamond parallel, numbered out of 75. We got a Jason Tatum on the unforgettable, him hugging his the championship trophy from when he won. Beautiful Jalen Tyson card, rookie focus, number 2 out of 75. Very nice. Our lowest numbered card is going to be the Adem Bona on the Maze parallel, him throwing down a dunk. We also had the Adem Bona auto to go with it. LaMelo Ball on the wedges out of 49, shooting over Lonzo. And the best card of the break is going to be this Kevin Durant case hit on the names of the game. And that's named that way because they put their last name in the back of the card, as you could clearly see. Absolute success. I'm super happy with this. I have another box that I was holding off to open right here. This will be for a rainy day. It's going to be a letdown. It has to be after this one. Unless I could pull some really low numbered nice cards too. Maybe the photogenic gods have blessed me, but one day maybe I'll make a follow-up video and we'll look at that. Until then, I appreciate you guys sticking around with me on my first foray into YouTube. And go get yourself some photogenic if you can find it. I absolutely love the set. They're beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Thank you.